Yay!
Ah,
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Oh,
We are
let's see
here.
it.
But should we be
Well,
here?
there's a delay.
Yeah, we're good. We're on.
All right, I'll trust you guys. Mine needs to refresh. Hello, welcome to
Huzzah.
huzzah.
the
Huzzah.
eve of ruin. A D&D Play 20 shenanigans game of high stakes. Here we have our cast, and they will introduce themselves and the name of their character only. No spoilers until we start the game. We're gonna roll initiative first.
Oh.
We'll see how we go.
Gonna go well.
Who am I playing?
Terrible.
I for
Good
now
morning.
will roll
Good morning.
on roll 20. Do it.
Shut up, Xena.
23.
12.
12.
Hey, that makes sense.
That makes so much
What, we got to
sense.
roll initiative already?
For the introduction. You just
Yes.
said this, Peter.
You're dying. Straight away.
Hey, listen, I was sleeping.
You can sleep when you're
That's
dead.
the wrong
Hurry up.
character. I hope.
You had me double checking my character.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the sleeping on the job.
Okay. So, I believe Brandon can initiate today.
Would be me. Hi, everybody. I am Brandon. Today I'm playing a character that I have never played this subclass before, so it's gonna be fun. His name is Xenoth. That's all you're getting.
Yeah.
Mhm. And I'm gonna assume
Astra goes before I do.
I would say you'd have, yeah, Esther would have our higher decks.
Yeah, I do. So,
Yeah.
hi everyone. Mariana or Vagabunda, however you know me. And I'll be playing Esther Companion, and you probably have already figured out what that stands for. So, yeah, again, I'm not saying much for now. We'll figure it all out
Who's
as and when.
next?
I am.
My
Okay, tell me when it's my turn.
Okay. You're literally last.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm Saint. I am playing Milo. That is all I have been told to tell you. Now you can go, Peter.
Oh, good. Hi, I'm Peter. I'm playing Lazarus, who is this wonderful person. I
we'll
had
see
to
about
add a
that.
little extra.
Indeed, we shall.
I will
Morning,
not
Ike.
be chaotic.
All right. Well, before we get this, get the show on the road, please check out our Discord whenever you can, whenever someone puts up the link on the chat. We have plenty of games, not all high stakes and not all high stake shenanigans. D&D Play 20 is full of these wonderful people that like pain and fun.
Mostly pain.
Yeah.
When
Mostly
every
pain.
game is based off of rolling, it's always high stakes.
Yeah.
That's true. We gamble, isn't it? All right. So, who's ready to begin our Eve of Ruin?
Whoa!
This guy.
All right. This guy. All right. Kath. Neverwinter. Known as the Jewel of the North, or the Sword Coast. Several calamities have battered Neverwinter in the recent past. The greatest was the eruption of nearby Mount Hotenau. Pretty much almost destroyed the entire city 40 years ago. though most of the damage has since been repaired. The Jewel of the North is ruled by its Lord Protector, Daggold Neverember, rising to power through a tenuous claim of descendants from one of Neverwinter's past heroes. Lord Neverember has nevertheless provided stable leadership. However, unknown to the authorities, the cult of Vecna operates in the shadows, waiting to strike. And that is where our cast comes into the story. From different walks of life, they had come to Neverwinter. So, we will start with all of you pretty much arriving where you need to get to, which was given to you by a messenger to meet Lord Daggold Neverember at his modest villa. As all of you arrive, I believe this is pretty much, aside from perhaps two of you, the first time you lay eyes upon each other. So, as we continue, I would like Xenoth. I will leave it up to you whether you want to have come to the villa with any thoughts, feelings of this mysterious message that was given to you by a courier who said very little and handed you the letter and run off. I leave the floor open to you, good sir.
Xenoth would probably just assume this is another contact of his that just did not want to do a face-to-face. And someone's in trouble, so he's going to go help. This is just another day.
Okay.
Okay, I'd just definitely walk
So
in, take a quick look around of the place, get the layout, and then just walk up to the front door and knock.
so everyone else, as I said, would be probably arriving at the same time. Xenoth, what did they see as they lay eyes upon you? Who are you?
Well, Xenoth is a little different than most. Not that tall, 4 feet. Uh, blue gold eyes, blue gold skin, blue silver hair in dreadlocks. And if anyone would know what he is, he's an ASMR.
Okay. Well, Xenoth, you have company. So, I believe is Estra next, along with Marley. I'll allow you to
Do you want to clarify
describe
that
your
we
thoughts.
didn't get letters?
Yes. Well, you would have received this summons in a different manner to the rest. That you were not almost meant to be here, and yet you are here. You were deposited quite almost unceremoniously here. Your message was not by courier, but by a higher purpose. You find yourselves outside the villa, and obviously you see Xenoth.
Are
What
they
are your
walking
thoughts?
in? Are we unconscious? Are we conscious?
No, you're fine. It's almost like nothing happened.
Uh, I think the
All you
first
see is this
thing,
grand villa.
The
And you
first
see obviously guards. And Xeno. Go ahead.
first thing Esther does is check that Milo's okay. If Milo is looking okay, they are going to scan around for where they're at. Like literally do a scan of the area and match with any knowledge they know as to where they are this time. Uh, I stopped hearing you. You're muted.
Mhm.
Oh, my bad.
Mhm.
That
There
was
we go.
who you saw. I'll let you describe that, Peter. Alright.
Peter?
Yeah, I'm wearing a patchwork robe with a bunch of patches on it. No
It's not
weapons that you
showing
can
for the
really tell.
players. He said you can all see now, but he's not showing for the players, for the rest of the players.
Yep. I see it. It popped up for me.
Yeah, because if it's basically if you assign a
Okay.
handout to just one person and then you click show players, it will only show that person, not all. There we go.
Pretty good now. And what does he see, Astra?
He would see a. Let me double check just so I don't say my height wrong. A 4 foot tall robot, automaton, whatever you want to call it, with these glowing eyes, this um, buckler on one arm, uh, loads of like gears, and it's got like an arm that is almost like a revolver pistol that it's got different things that they can just roll up into their arm, into their place of their hand. Um, that's what they see in Estra.
Yeah, should be
Uh,
able to see.
yes.
And yeah, Milo.
Next to Estra, looking very confused, you see also a 4 foot tall, hilariously, a gnome, just a little gnome girl, um, who's got a cloak, a couple long swords, um, some bracers, no armor, but looks like a couple a decent sized backpack. It's like, but otherwise just very confused. Red hair, light eyes, kind of cute.
Okay. And as you both take in your surroundings and the strange individual, and of course the guards seem to be quite, you know, okay with your presence, uh, there starts to be some sort of discharge, like some sort of static in the air. Starts to crackle and leaves start to like whip around the area. And then it's almost like space itself folds upon itself. There's like a brief flash. And Lazarus,
Yes.
you see
Um,
them.
um,
Describe yourself. What are you thinking?
Lazarus arrives in a large globe of electricity, sparkling and electric tendrils spreading out, and then he appears on one knee. He's holding a staff in one hand. He's wearing he's got blonde hair, glowing blue eyes, and he's got a breastplate on that has kind of like a focused bolt of electricity in the shape of a cross or a plus sign with sparks coming off it on his chest. And he stands up slowly, looks around, and shrugs and approaches the door.
As soon as I see that, there's two of me now, not one.
Can I just point out as well, when I scanned the area around, did anything match up? Do I have to roll anything? Can I tell where we are?
Yeah, we can get that to in a moment. Lazarus, very much in a similar but strange way. Your summons here was unusual. Staring into the well, you just found yourself compelled and pulled through here. Estra, yes, you may go ahead and roll.
What do you want?
You roll. You could do a perception.
Okay. $21.
And you're looking for signs that you're in the right place.
No, I didn't know where I was coming. So I had no idea where I was supposed to be coming. I didn't know where I was going to be taken. The idea was without giving too much away, Estra has a database big enough that perhaps scanning the area around us will tell her where she is, and that's what she's trying to do.
I think aside from the elegant villa in the background, I think your scanners pick up the important sigil on the breastplate of the guards at the gates. It's unusual. You've never seen this sigil before, but you store it away in your database. It seems like they wear it with pride. Might be
So
the
I
symbol of the
don't
city.
know what world I'm in. I don't know what city I'm in.
For that, you could probably search your database with a history check, but it might be with disadvantage.
I'm gonna message the DM real quick. You guys continue.
Okay, so Lazarus will, as he steps forward, he'll look down at Estra and say, huh, that's kind of new.
No,
I've
it
never
isn't.
seen something like that before.
That's rude.
I'm ignoring all these people and
Oh,
walking up
I'm
and knocking on
sorry.
the
It's
door.
a little rude.
I apologize. I didn't mean to offend. It's just that, are you a machine?
Yes. The unique model, may I add. So you're technically wrong, but yes.
Fascinating. Well, my name is Lazarus, everyone. Would you mind telling me where I am?
Trying to
No
figure it out.
idea. We just got here. We don't know where we are. That guy was here. Ask him. Yeah. He's at the door.
How do you people not know where you are?
Well, it seems the fates have something in store for us all, I would imagine.
Yeah, this actually happens more than you think. I don't know where we are.
I thought it was just me.
You don't know where you are either?
I know where I am. I just
Oh.
thought the fates only happen to certain people like me.
Oh, you think you're special?
I know I am.
Yay! I just look at Estra.
Yeah, I look at Milo and go, not to be indiscreet, but how old are you? Maybe he's a young one.
Age 25.
Yep, maybe. That makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah, okay.
Okay. You will learn through your life that perhaps that's not quite right. And then she goes back,
I've
by the
learned
way,
quite a lot.
we'll see
Ooh,
about
Mhm.
that.
but
Mm-hmm.
please,
Uh,
how did you
I
get here?
I
If you
I
don't
I
think the
mind
think
more
we're
asking.
all
important
special.
question is
You're
where are
Neverwinter.
we?
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter?
I was about
Wait,
to
can I
On
make
the
say,
it?
continent on the
I was,
continent of Faerun, on the world of Toril.
I was about to say there was a 20 and a 17 history check and a 44 for the D100 you asked for, DM. But I guess it is irrelevant now.
Well, I'd like
Today's
to make a
game.
Well, it
history check
wouldn't.
to see if I know anything
Oh,
about this
Well,
continent or planet or.
it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be irrelevant, seeing as with the 44, he would have been with disadvantage. But seeing as he mentions it and offers a little bit tidbits, it's a straight roll. So you might go ahead and roll a history check
History?
to see what you have in your database. And you too.
I'm gonna
I
do this roll,
have.
yeah.
It was a 20 and a 17 at disadvantage or a 20 straight roll.
All right. So a straight roll. Pretty much as you hear the keywords Faerun Toril, it clicks. Your knowledge of this place is limited, but you do know of it. You do know that you're currently situated. Um, you have a brief insight into the city itself, into maybe its recent histories, and who rules it currently. Our Lord Daggalt Neverember. As that clicks into place, go ahead, Marla. Did you have something for me?
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, I was just gonna turn to Estra as that said and just go, oh, we've never been here. That's a
No.
new one.
Oh.
All
Hmm.
right. Interesting.
It has its ups and downs, like most cities.
Mm.
I haven't been here too long myself. Not from here. Um, but I have a job to do. So if you'd like to maybe you're here for a reason, maybe
Uh,
you'd like to figure that out. Why don't you come with me?
hmm.
Or
Sure.
you can let the lord of this manor figure out what to do with you.
That is
Sounds
a
like
I've
we
been
go to
told.
the door either way.
Hmm. Ah, it does not seem very advanced, this place.
I apologize.
No,
I am
but it's
Xenoth.
still. Oh,
Oh, Esther companion.
Milo.
That's easier to remember.
Oh, I think
We
he said
look
his
at
name
us,
was
Lazarus.
Lancelot.
Hey, I think I've met one of them before.
We're talking to you,
Well,
Peter. You're muted and you're
weird.
Oh,
both
I'm
paying
sorry.
attention.
I am not muted anymore.
And that's what his character says.
Well, first off,
Yeah.
my name I think I mentioned that my name was Lancelot. Lancelot, you got in my head.
Banger. I did it.
You are now
Lazarus.
Lancelot.
Give me inspiration for that. Come on.
You are
Yeah, you have
Lancelot
inspiration.
Lazarus from now on.
It's gonna be Lancelot
um,
forevermore.
um, you
You are now
said your name
Lance
is Xenoth?
Xenoth. Yes.
Well, I'm sure you're quite special.
No,
I think you
my
all are.
temple
I
and
think
my
all
god
of us
tells
are.
me I am.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, there you go
anyway,
then.
if you would like, I was just about to knock on the door when you two were already here and you showed up in some sort of magic I don't know of, but the two guards here seem
Yeah.
not worried.
Like you hear
Hi,
that cough again.
I'm gonna hand him
One of the
my
guards
note.
tall, high elf with long hair. He just looks at you. He's like, "I'm sorry to interrupt. Are you here to see Lord Neverember, or are you loitering? This is private
Well, I
property."
don't know who I'm here to see. I was just told to come. So if that's the owner of this place, then that is who I'm here to see.
I shall be back momentarily. Then stay right here. He
And your name was?
nodded all of you, and he's gone. He's like,
Okay,
So,
humans here are
That's about the
rude.
added. Yes, that's about the average attitude with humans around here.
yeah. You
I
see,
lean
he
over
raps
to. Oh, go ahead.
on the door. No, he just raps on the door, and there's like whisperings, like the door opens a crack, and he's like whispering. Yeah, go ahead while they're talking.
Oh, I just lean over to Estra and kind of whisper, do you know how we got here?
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that. I just need to write it
Oh,
down
okay.
first. She pulls like a little diary and starts writing, and then shows it to you, and I will show you what it says.
Yeah, I'm well used to Estra writing stuff down before telling me, so I just wait.
Yeah.
Cataloging
Yeah.
stuff beforehand, yeah. I just wait.
I'm gonna shift my cloak so there's only one of me back again, not both.
oh,
Sorry,
huh.
habit.
Oh, that's quite all right.
You
You mentioned that you received a note. Would that note happen to apply to all of us, or?
Yep. Just got my name on it.
Oh, okay. I really have no idea why I'm here,
Me neither. That's why I'm talking to the man
and
in charge.
I've never heard of Neverwinter. I've
Well,
never remember guy. Never heard of him.
when we have time, I will tell you all about this interesting city.
Lazarus. Oh, okay.
Yes,
I
Just don't
love that
want you
you
to
I,
call
call.
me
I,
Lancelot.
I got a good memory.
I love that you called him Never Remember. It is going to be my new nickname for this.
at that point, the guy's like, "Oh, okay. Is she? Oh, it's late. Oh, the lady. Okay. All of you can go in. Mind yourselves. Should be under supervision."
Oh,
And he
Yeah.
opens the door. I believe Estra's gonna get her dice.
Yeah.
Uh,
I write
you
down a little
all
thing in Estra's book after I read what she wrote to me. Just a question in the book, but
okay. So the elegant, well polished mahogany doors open, and you are led
uh,
into a beautiful, lavish hall of this villa, and you're kind of escorted all the way down the hall to your left until you reach a study door. And the guard in question that led you in is being you as he went in and led you both all into the corridor. Two more guards flanked, like kind of came behind you, kind of like
Mhm.
formation. He knocks on the door at the end. Goes, my lord, you have guests. The lady Jolambolos has confirmed their identities. All right, and you hear, let them in. And the door opens, and he watches all of you. He goes, going in. And
Lazarus would have followed hesitantly because he's a little uncomfortable because he really doesn't know anything that's happening. He doesn't know where he's supposed to go. So he hesitates at first and then he'll follow the group. Not sure if he should be or not. Feeling very awkward.
I just kind of look to Estra and seems like we're supposed to be here, so I guess we go
See,
in.
Yeah.
Xenos pretty much. This is not a normal backward alley like I'm normally sent to. This is quite different.
I know you're young, Mister, but going into dark alleys randomly when you don't know what you're
Oh,
meeting
this was
is
in
not
my
a good
head. Sorry,
idea. Oh,
this was in my head. Sorry. Yep. This is what he's thinking.
Ooh.
Yep.
by the way, the dice have arrived. They have little cards inside them. I put the picture in the group.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm
Right,
pretty
so
much just gonna look at the three of
who's
them and
going in
go,
first?
We
this
just
is
Go ahead.
I would think I was closer to the door, so probably me. I'll
quick
just let
question.
these guys know that these guys have money, they probably have power, don't do anything wrong.
Quick question. We overheard what the guard said that the lady has identified our uh like has confirmed our identities, right? You said this. We heard this. Have we seen anyone
Yes. Seen
that would have
anyone?
done any lady that would have done that nearby?
No, you don't. You don't. As you came in, that there was nobody except the guards that kind of led you towards the study, Lord November. So that is the study you see, well polished, well looked after, and seated behind. Sorry, you were going to say something, Astrid?
I asked that so I could say something, but that's okay. No problem.
No, go ahead. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I was just turned to all of them. But I would like look at each of them first, and then my eyes like focus on Milo, and I would say, "There are people watching. There are not. Uh, you're brave enough to meet us. Careful."
You know, I kind of turned to Xenoth after his comment. Um, it would be a lot easier to not do something wrong if we knew what literally any of the rules here were. So
Hmm.
I make no promises.
No unwanted killing or bloodshed.
Well, I assume if we've been
Unless it's
called, they
necessary.
probably want us to kill something.
This is true.
Uh, or save someone.
Eh,
That is not usually our line of
that's
work.
not our that's not our
Hmm.
usual, but I mean, I
That's my
guess
usual.
maybe it's both.
Maybe
Maybe.
we're there
Let's
for
hope.
the killing, you're there for the saving.
Yeah, that could work.
Let's hope.
Okay.
Very good. So as you all step into the audience chamber office, you see a proud elderly nobleman sitting behind the desk with some advisors next to him discussing certain matters. As you all walk in, he kind of looks up from what he was discussing with one of his advisors, who seems to be a very well what's the word? He seems to be very very poised, and she also pauses to look at you all as you walk in. I'll show you. Let's see if I can. There we go. With her dark hair, kind of like a braid down the right side of her face. It seems to be almost ceremonial armor. Not quite sure. Well polished. A regal kind of like collar, nobleman collar and cape. She kind of looks at all of you with a almost cool assessment, like a smile kind of curling on her lips. Lord Never Ember is the first to speak. And he goes, "Ah, greetings, travelers. I am so glad you have come. I dare say terrible events are afoot. Specifically, 4 prominent citizens have been kidnapped in the past several days. May I count on your service and your help in rescuing them?"
Now I know why I'm here. Okay.
Just to give you a better picture of the room, so it's him and the lady. Obviously,
Mhm.
several guards are here posted as well. And aside from him and the lady being near the desk, there's also what seems to be these priests, at least 3 priests next to the desk as well. They seem to have been like listening to the discussion between him and the lady.
I didn't mean to speak out of turn, but wasn't there anybody closer? I mean, we came from the other side of Astral Sea.
Yeah, it's a great place
He
to visit.
arches he arches his eyebrow. He looks at the priest next to him and then looks at the lady. She doesn't seem at all abashed that you said that. He does. He's like, oh, what? He looks at her. She goes, that sounds about right. Um, well, you have come a long way, but I dare say you are exactly who we're expecting. Isn't that right, Lady Jalambos? He looks at him.
Have we met before?
Correct.
I scan her up and down.
You absolutely can. Is it going to be more of
I,
a profiling? Are you inciting? What are you doing?
Have we met her before? Genuinely, it's been a long time.
Have
Have
you
we?
met her before? It's interesting. You don't even have to roll for it. It's almost like she's met you, but you don't know her. She doesn't
Hmm.
seem familiar. But again, it's almost like she's meeting with you with old friends again, or people she already knows.
What?
And she kind of appraises all of
Okay.
you in turn. That little smirk. Go ahead, Marlon.
Do you know what or who kidnapped the people?
I would love a detailed list, please. And I usually work alone. That's, I thought, why I was here. I've never worked with people. Are they part of the guild? Because I've never heard of, never seen them before.
Did you not just hear
Um,
me?
my my apologies, but I really. Oh, okay. If you need help, what kind of help? Because I came an unusually long ways to be here, and I'm not sure you were expecting me to be here because trust me, I'm kind of out of this world, so to speak.
I'm with him on this one.
Yeah, we are as well. But I mean, is there something you need us to kill, or is this strictly a rescue thing? Because that's really more his job, I guess. But
What I'm good
Um,
at.
Unless there's a specific object you need us to retrieve.
oh yeah, if it involves
Like,
dungeons or something, we're good with that.
there's a lot of locals here that I would have thought would have been better than these three. I'll take the help. It's just I'm not used to it.
You're
I don't know
probably right.
what they can do.
Then how do you know
Going
the
in,
locals could do it better?
I know the locals.
Okay. You also think you're special.
I am.
Uh-huh. Where's the
Younglings.
Well,
Canestra?
Yeah, like younglings.
uh, I'd like to help if anyone's in danger, but I'm not an assassin, okay? I'm not gonna go out and just kill someone if that's what you want.
I think that's why we're here.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Oh,
Lord Never was like, it's not every day that you see pretty much the leader of a city of this
Mhm.
enormity kind of like blink at you, kind of almost like in not sure who to address first. It's only his advisor next to him that is unperturbed. She goes, no, we won't need anything so drastic from you, Lazarus. Shall I give the details, my lord, or shall you deliver it? No,
We didn't introduce
well,
ourselves to her, did we?
No.
No.
And if she knows his name, this is a bad sign for me. Okay.
you see, no, well, yes, of course, to business. Um, well, to answer some of your questions, we do need something tracked, or in this case, people. And yes, it does involve probably going into a dungeon, or in this case, catacombs.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Several,
No, yeah, it's makes sense.
it's been 4 prominent members of society that have been taken. These individuals here are priests of Ogma, and like the priests kind of like do a little bow in the other direction, so you know, from everyone else.
Can I do a religion check?
Same.
Yeah, can we also do religion checks?
I would say more history
Absolutely.
on my side to see if I have that in the database or not.
He's from here, but it's completely different than what he's used.
Would you allow history
12.
or just religion?
Yeah,
I
his
don't know who that
databases are
is.
good.
I don't say that, but I don't know who that is.
I have a 15.
Okay.
How do you spell that again? O H
Ogma.
G.
OGH.
OGHMA.
Thank you. That's what I had
I can put
originally.
it in the chat, John.
Oh yeah, it's in the right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Seen the picture, but I closed it. I'm kind of wearing something similar.
So, do any of us know what Ogma is?
I got a 12, so it's highly
So
capable.
12 Xenoth. Marla, what'd you get?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
I guess Estra, your database is proving quite handy. All that traveling, compiling is serving you well in this strange place. Ogma, a god of inspiration, invention, and knowledge on the world of Toril.
Yeah, she literally says
And
that.
not much else. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I guess everyone just blinks at you.
Hmm.
That's pretty much what your database tells you with a 15.
Mm.
And
Yes, correct.
how are they
Yes.
connected exactly? Sorry.
Who? The victims?
The
Oh,
priest.
No, these guys.
I was getting to that.
Ah.
In recent events, I had opted to fund divinations from the House of Knowledge to find the victims. The priests reported that the mystical trial of victims ended at a specific place, the Hallex Mausoleum in Never Death Graveyard. And he looks at Xenoth. Because he feels like Xenoth's probably a bit more familiar with the word, like what he's saying right now. Maybe
Esther
everyone
looks
else
at
looks a bit
Milo.
confused.
When he said never death, I look at Milo.
Yeah.
We look at each other like, sounds about right. This is
We just
adding
kind
up
of side
now.
eye. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of calls cheap for some reason. You know why?
So this is
Well,
going to be fun, right? Okay.
I dare say it is going to be something. Not sure if fun is the word I would describe.
I don't know if 4 of
The
us is enough,
priests, yeah.
but
You see, he's not a man that usually likes being interrupted, but he kind of composes himself. As I was saying, the priests worry that their inability to see inside the mausoleum means that an unknown opponent is blocking their divinations.
hmm,
I
right.
would ask you, on behalf of my older advisor, who's visiting actually from Waterdeep, who has some knowledge on some matters, to investigate the disappearances at the Helix Mausoleum. If you do so, I can promise you to a fine estate or a boon of your choice that it might under my power to grant.
Um, pardon me. Um, I'm not sure I'll be
Yeah.
around that long to need an estate. Could I maybe get paid in diamonds?
He raises his eyebrow. He looks at his advisor. She shrugs. How many?
Well, how much is an estate worth?
I like you, Lazarus. You know your way around negotiations. She gives you a smile. You see, Lord November looks at her, and anyone could do an insight check if they want. Like, he's not giving her a disapproving look, but it's kind of like he seems to be almost a little bit on the what's it called? He's on the back foot a little bit.
Hmm.
26.
Oh wow, 26.
Uh-uh.
Nope.
16.
Yeah, not even more
Okay.
than my passive.
Well, we'll start with the 26. Lazarus, you get the feeling that the woman next to him, despite being called his advisor, a friend, she seems to be almost holding herself at a higher vantage point than him, despite their ranks. It's almost like he almost looks to her for some sort of guidance most of the time. He kind of has to go along with what she says. Estra, you catch a little bit of this. What you get with the 16 is that it seems to be a lot of things that maybe he doesn't know that she has withheld from him, perhaps. You as well, Lazarus, will obviously pick that up too.
She makes a
Seems to be some
like
sort of dynamic.
she makes a note in her database that in this world of Toral, hierarchies are not respected. uh, and just files it in for later.
Right, and he reaches to his desk. One of the priests actually hands it to him. Oh, thank you. Here. And he hands it to one of his guards nearby, and he takes the stack of papers and he kind of starts handing them out to all of you. And on them is a list of names and basically like a brief, like it's almost like a small like image of the person, and it seems to be animated. Like that person, the images seem to be animated. And if you guys want to make notes, the names that you see is Eldon Keywood.
Can you write that?
I will be putting them in the chat.
Then that's better.
Idrina Lemsettel. Sarcel Melanosh. And one Umberto Noblin. And the brief description, and I'll actually show you an image of them, actually. The brief description for Eldon Keywood is that he's a highly knowledgeable scholar who specializes in the outer planes. I'll put that in the chat.
Okay.
Idrina is a human actor who lives in Neverwinter's highest social circle. Sarcel is a human wild magic sorcerer who plumbs the mysteries of the outer planes. And Mr. Noblin is a gnome historian who has written books on various deities. So as in the image, it's basically left to right. You have Eldon Keywood, Idrina Lamsettle, Sarcel Malnosh, and Uberta Noblin in that order.
He looks so small and old. I like him.
Amongst the papers you've gotten is an overview of Never Death Graveyard. The priests have taken their time to lay out for you. And as you kind of look through it, you see one of the priests come over and goes, yes, see here. I guess he would go to the closest person, which is Xenoth, and use your map as reference.
Mhm.
It goes, Never Death, Graveyard is separated It's basically two sprawling connected cemeteries, the main graveyard and the pauper's graveyard. A thick stone wall separates the crypts of the wealthy from the graves of the poor. The main graveyard holds several mausoleums, some which with expensive underground chambers. The pauper's graveyard features numerous simple headstones, but a few civic-minded citizens funded communal catacombs with the graveyard was first built. The young priest describes to you. I'll quickly show you. And obviously there written is the directions to the graveyard from where you are. Won't take long to get there. Maybe 15 minutes.
Sorry, did you say what or who took them?
You see Lord Neverember looks at Joanne Bloss, who actually for once her smirk kind of dissipates a little bit. Because we have our suspects. We are not entirely sure. We wish
Okay.
that you could verify that for us if you can.
They've
And he
also
kind of
named
leans
the
forward and
graveyard.
steeples his fingers.
They've also named the graveyard Never Death. Not a great name for a graveyard.
Never dead or never
That's
dead?
what I told him.
Never Death.
Never dead.
Never Dead. Sorry.
I thought
Still,
so.
it's
Okay,
just bad.
it is bad. That information that you just read about the graveyard, was that also on the sheet?
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, would you be able to send that to
Basically,
us later?
absolutely. All the information I have given you will be
So
posting
it's
up.
never death. Okay.
Never death, yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Did
Well,
the four people know each other beforehand,
and how long's it been?
or were they all taken separately? Were they all taken from the same space?
That's the thing. It's quite curious as he kind of he still leans forward. And he looks at us and he looks up. There's no connection between them. And they were taken last night, actually.
That's
Was
not
it last
long.
night, ladies and gentlemen?
First 48 hours is always the most important. Okay.
Did anyone
Well,
actually report them taken, or were they simply not there the next day or something?
No, there was noticed. There was reports that came in that they had been kidnapped. And you see, Lady John goes, my lord, it was 3 nights ago that they vanished.
Huh.
Sorry.
that's
Well, there
Yes.
goes your
might be more of a
48
challenge.
hours.
Sure does. Which is why it's taken this long for usually the local magistrates take care of it before it comes up to the higher system. We'll
I,
say in
ass-
Neverwinter.
I assume you'd want these people back alive.
Yes. Always
That would
alive.
be
If possible.
preferable. He gives this. It's the first time he scrutinizes Estra. He kind of stands up and he kind of goes around his desk, and his guards, they don't draw they don't go for their weapon, but they kind of you see they tense as their lord kind of moves around and comes towards Estra. You're a curious little contraption. Where are you from, actually? If you
Irrelevant
don't mind me
information
asking.
to the matter at hand.
You see, well, if the guards were intense before they are now, they kind of you see now they kind of, they reach for their holsters. And the nearest guy, the one that legend goes, you will address our lord with proper respect, machine.
Your
She
lord,
doesn't.
not ours.
Yeah, she doesn't. Anyway, plus, I have a question. Just so you know, you're asking us to bring people back alive when it's been more than 24 hours. and you suspect that something very powerful is at play, chances are they're probably going to be dead, but we'll try our best. No guarantees. She like just answers that.
I like that one. You see, he looks at his advisor, Lady Jorambolos. Indeed. And you're quite right. I am not your lord. Apologies, I have offended you. And he steps back towards his desk.
We got to stretch and
Correct.
hydrate.
Yeah, I was about to
that
say.
I nod at the Lord, and then I just side eye that guard super hard.
Like,
He gives you the death stare. Basically, he
Yes.
doesn't take it. He kind of nods at the other guards to kind of like back off, but he just never takes his eyes off you, Marlo.
Right. Well, no time like the present. What time of the day is it, by the way?
that's a good point.
That's a very good question. As you came in, it was, but the looks of it, it was sunset almost.
Yes.
About
Mausoleums at night.
5:30.
Great. Great.
Do you not see in the dark?
Can see in the dark.
Can or cause? I didn't hear
I'd
something.
rather, if I want to go underground, I'd rather have it nice and shiny up top.
How would that help? You're
But
going underground.
That.
I just enjoy the thought of the nice, shiny, bright sun above me.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, superstitions. Understood.
No
Wait,
religion, dear. Not
I have a,
superstition.
Gross.
I have a question. If we're meant to work all together, I need to have this assurance. I look at Lazarus. You don't just create those balls of lightning randomly, do you? Because I don't want any short circuiting happening.
We can figure what each other does on the journey. I think it's
No,
time
we
to
can
go.
figure out if it's gonna murder us by accident by random electrical discharge before we agree to go with them.
Yes, that. Thank you.
I was not expecting that question. No, it's not random. I assure you, there will be no short circuits at that I cause,
I
Probably
will
not
hold you
the
on to that.
best of words to use
unless it's
to one of.
intentional, which I don't see why it would.
I will
I'm
definitely hold you
sorry,
on to that.
Zenith, I interrupted you.
That is okay. Just I thought you were making a joke with the short circuit. I'm sorry.
No, a joke would be something else entirely. Where I come from, like, why
I figured we'd
were
get rid of this.
why did gnomes lose their mining contract?
I changed my arm to
Yeah,
my gun, to my
I
laser
think you just
gun.
went from joke to
Because they
insult.
were dwarfed by the competition.
I turn
I
around
look
and
at
leave.
Milo. I look at Milo as I cock the laser gun.
I point to Estra and the laser gun, and I just go, "You get one of those, and you've used it." Okay, bye. I just wave at the people, and then I'll just leave the room with Estra.
Okay. Yeah.
Ezra,
So as you going,
Ezra follows.
Yeah, contract
yeah, like
accepted.
I'll
you
tag
see,
along.
Lord
Maybe I
Neverember
can help.
looks all you as you go like a bye, like you just look up to see,
What?
kind of
One more
looking
thing.
at the priest looking back at you. Yeah.
We never agreed on how much diamonds.
Very droll, aren't they, my lord? She smiles.
I figure an estate is
Tell you
maybe
what.
worth 20,000 in diamonds.
Tell you what, Lazarus. We'll see if you make it back in one piece. Roll me a D4 there, Peter. A
D4,
+1.
my least favorite one. Uh, I know I have D4s here.
I do apologize.
One.
I am playing a grouchy character.
One.
So
That's
it goes
exactly what I needed, right?
Hmm. She smiles at you, but it's you hear her speak, but it's not her mouth's not moving. She goes, "You make it back, my good sir. I can probably give you 2 to send you on your way." Externally, she kind of looks surveying all of you as you kind of take your leave. And real quick, before all of you just skedaddle, I need surface thoughts from all of you.
Wait, can they read my thoughts? That's a new question.
Mine's quite simple.
Two, Peter.
2,000?
No, 2. But the value she didn't disclose. Could be very
Ah,
expensive though.
Um,
What's Xenos?
I'm more thinking if I'm gonna. He doesn't really care about money, but the boon he needs to find if there is a Temple of Horus Ray in Neverwinter, because he'll pass the boon over to them.
Milo is just thinking, the quicker we start this, the quicker we finish it. Either way, don't really care. New adventure. How did we get here? Just very confused.
Yeah, he's
uh,
pretty sure there's no temple here. It's not. He's not near home, but that's his thought.
Yeah.
Astra's surface thoughts are okay, so we now have to contend with probably 2,000 more risks to Milo's life, danger everywhere. We need to be alert at all times. I hate my life. Basically.
Was a bit confused as to why he would be here, why he was summoned here by his god. But upon hearing that the job is to go to a graveyard, he's starting to feel a little more at ease because he's been in more than one graveyard. He kind of specializes in things in graveyards, so.
Okay.
Can I ask, sorry,
Yeah,
quick question?
so
What did
sure.
you say the time of day was?
Sunset had just
It's
passed,
basically
right?
sunset.
Sunset just passed.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Oh,
It's
wait,
almost
I'm
evening.
afraid of the dark. No, not really. It's never dark and never winter.
Oh. That's significantly less spooky.
Yeah, it's not true either.
Okay. Before we
Good.
leave, Lord Never stands up and goes, "Thank you. Again, you'll be rightfully compensated for your assistance. If that is all, you know where to go."
We're like
And it's
halfway
kind
out
of
the
like a
door, and
signal.
he's like, "Is if
I'm
that's
already out.
all?" We're like,
Yeah, contract
Can
started.
I
We're on a schedule. It's
can
getting
I
dark.
insight check him saying we'll be rightly compensated?
Sure.
Well, just I don't know this guy, so I don't know if he's honest or not. Yeah, I believe him.
uh,
He seems very lordly. He's very polite and courteous. What do you expect from a nobleman of his stature? Seems pretty honest.
when he says that, the thank you and all of that, Hester just kind of stops halfway through the door, following Milo, looks back. Thank you once the city is not being destroyed and the people are back alive. And then she walks out.
But nice
um,
meeting you.
Estra,
She
I would rather sleep and start tomorrow. Do you think that's a Should we go in the day? Should we rest? Because we.
Well, my specialty is not live targets, so I'd say between 72 hours and 96, there's not a lot of difference.
I would think so, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Perhaps the strange youngling may have a different opinion.
It was morning where
Probably.
I came from, so I'm wide awake. I'm suffering a little time lag here.
Yeah, it was evening for us.
Bright,
Yes.
but evening.
Bright, yes, very bright.
Well, I'll be up most of the night either way, so it's up to you all.
I don't
Uh,
sleep.
I mean, we can start. I don't sleep
I
either. I just
don't
need to rest
Neither
sometimes.
do
But
I. How interesting. Xena, do you sleep?
Already outside.
Yeah, well, we were walking.
Oh, you came. Okay, I wasn't too sure. Um, yes, obviously.
oh, that's stinks. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Obviously,
You guys
none
No,
of
don't
us
sleep?
sleep, so it's not obviously.
Oh, well, guess you guys are gonna have to learn to play cards or something at night.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do for sure.
Right. Yeah, I sleep.
Okay, so why don't you go on ahead and we'll not sleep, and then we'll just catch up to you when you're sleeping.
Right. Well, I'm still good for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. I just look at us.
Right.
I have a quick question. Do not take this the wrong way. I mean, feel free to, but what is the age of
Takes a lot
maturity
to
of young
anger me.
people?
Right. I'm. Do you know what an ASMR is?
Yep,
Yes, I just don't record the ages of maturity of different races.
it's the same as humans. They just live longer.
Wow. Oh, so you're not technically a baby? We're fine.
Does age really matter to you?
Well, yes, if we need to like change diapers and stuff.
Do you know
the
how?
The life cycles are not. They don't. The timelines are weird for
Does
the.
it look
It's.
like
I just kind
I
of like
wear a
gesture
diaper?
at Estra.
I don't know. There are I've seen babies in diapers taller than you.
Well, most of your kind around here are servants.
Rude. They have slavery.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
But
Well, you're quite
um,
unique to me.
Thank
do
you,
you have a
Lazarus. Just look and
anyway?
see that.
Anyway, um, if we're going into a mausoleum at night, especially in this place, have you all encountered undead before?
Oh, honey.
Oh, good.
He's funny.
Are you capable of
This is why
being
age is important.
are you capable of being quieter?
No.
Hmm. Then I'll
Depends
let you
on the
go first.
circumstances. Depends on the
Hmm.
circumstances.
Are you a hit first, I
Yep.
assume, before talking?
At this
Can
point,
you let me at least try to talk
Um,
first?
in the mausoleum, I'm gonna say no to that.
Mm. We're here to save people, not get them killed.
Yeah, but we know who we're looking for. Oh,
We
they're
do.
already dead for sure, right?
Well, I have high hopes that they're not.
Maybe they're not.
I just look at Estra.
I missed that a little bit. Sorry. Could you repeat the question
No,
or
just
what you were saying?
I have high hopes that they're not dead.
Oh, I was like, they're for sure dead. And he was like,
Oh
I have
yeah,
high hopes. And I
100%.
just look at Estra.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like
Okay. If something looks like it has enough intelligence to actually, either be in charge or hold a conversation, you are more than free to talk to it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna hit it.
I'm getting that.
Not to be difficult, but if there's any evil creatures there, it's kind of what I do. They're not going to live long or be undead long. So to
You're
speak.
I
not.
love that for you.
You're not that much older than he is, are you? Evil
This is
creature.
why I work alone. I'm just gonna start walking.
I'm a little.
I don't think we'll have to worry about him for very long if he keeps wandering off on his own.
I have the map.
We all have the map.
Oh, I
We
thought
were
we only
all
got one.
given the papers.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
They just used
Assume
yours
there's
because
more
they
than
were
that.
closest to you in the row.
Understood. Didn't hear that part.
What
Well,
languages are on the map?
Oh, interesting.
yeah, what language is this?
It's curious. Astro, I'll give this to you for free.
Yeah.
It's a language that's here is known as common. However, everyone can. You notice that no one has any difficulty reading it. It's quite curious. It seems like they adapted it. They adapted to it quite well. Maybe there's variations of the language that kind of are quite common across the multiple.
It's
They
CGM.
were expecting us, yeah.
Yeah. It's just a very strange version of CGM. It's fine.
They're not crisps, they're chips.
What?
You will notice.
Are we
You
stopping for
will
snacks?
notice.
What?
No,
You,
it's
you will notice.
the language thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. As we walk,
Yes.
I don't make any
Yeah.
noise at all.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm hearing clanking from behind me.
I'm gonna say yes.
Not from me.
Not from me, actually. I'm pretty quiet.
I
Very
don't.
I'm
oiled
going to roll
machine.
for it.
It's Lazarus.
It might be
Nope.
Lazarus.
I'm insanely quiet.
Clank,
Are you?
clank, clank,
Almost
clank.
almost drifting above the ground. I'm so quiet.
I think you are.
I rolled a 21. Not
What?
that I'm actually stealthy, but
Um,
So what are you
this,
guys good at? I assume
I
I
was
don't know
about
what
to
that
ask
is at
that.
your side. I don't have a clue what your weapon is. That's not from here.
Mine?
Yeah,
This one. I have this
yeah,
one, this one, this one. She changes into different things. Well, I have many functions, you see. I can
right.
detect things. I can uh, destroy certain types of creatures without so much as a second thought. I can heal. I can protect. I can shoot.
Esther's sort of a Swiss Army knife of things.
Correct. I can break into
Don't know.
places. I can find my way through things. I can speak all languages, and I have a pretty good database.
So you're a walking book. Okay.
is the
I
Swiss Army very big?
No,
I,
but the knives are.
I show him
Walking. I should have
the
said like walking
Yeah.
encyclopedia. That's what I meant.
yeah. I showed him like my weapon of certain death rapier, like into my hand. It's big compared to
Oh,
Like,
my
that's
size.
you tell
quite
me.
interesting.
Right.
You can just make
Lazarus
those appear
inspiration.
like that?
As I said,
I
it's like
just
a
punch
little
stuff.
revolver thing where she
I
like
got the
changes.
first inspiration.
What?
He just gave me
I gave
inspiration.
him inspiration for his how big is the Swiss Army.
Oh.
So we're good.
So yeah, as I
Saint got
said,
the
they have
first inspiration.
like a revolver kind of thing where they just kind of switch to different weapons, different things into their hands instead of a hand.
And what exactly do? Xenoth?
Mm.
You said you normally work alone. What's What's the work?
Finding people, but I do it carefully, quietly, by myself. I'm good at getting into places unseen. And if things go bad, I usually just punch them in the face a lot.
Okay. If it works
Or
for
on
you.
occasion, dissolve them in acid. But
Mhm.
That seems more.
That seems like a lot of work. Yeah.
yes, well, doesn't happen often.
Gotta stretch and hydrate.
Another one?
Yeah, we'd already
Another
done that.
one?
Same one.
No, we
We've
did that
already-
already,
same
Oh,
one.
Peter.
well, I'm behind the times.
Wait
Yes.
a bit.
But
Time lag, like jet lag.
What do you do, Mr. Ball of
Oh,
Lightning?
me?
Yes.
Oh, well, I can. Well, I was gonna say I can heal everyone, but I'm not certain I can heal you.
Don't worry
Um,
about that. I heal myself.
I can
Oh,
help
well.
fix Estra up as well.
I hunt monsters where I come from, and I serve a god of lightning and thunder, so I have a few benefits from that. Excuse me.
As Lazarus says the word God, both you and Milo Esther kind of have like this brief kind of like flashback of what what happened to you. You see the features of a very familiar being that you
So,
encountered.
sorry, me or me and Milo?
I think both of you.
Well, I
Both of
don't know
you.
what she saw, so if I'm seeing
Oh,
this for the first
understood.
time, that's
You
what
don't
she's
know?
asking. No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd say that you do see that too, and you're confused. But Esther, you are not.
Yeah. Esther gives a knowing look to Milo.
Okay. Mm. Okay. So we've got thunder and lightning, which is for sure super helpful and not at all loud in a dungeon. And we've got acid. I assume you can't create it. You'd have to bring it with you or something.
It's part of me.
Ew, gross.
Mm.
Okay.
I mean, there are worse fates, I guess.
I know a little bit of magic, and that's one of them. I don't know a lot.
I know a little bit as well, not a lot, but a couple
I've got
things.
quite a bit of magic.
Enough to get by.
I know some magic, but I'm really just better at not being hit. So if you need to direct attacks, you can direct them towards me. It's very hard to get through
I'm good at that.
all of my stuff. I'm better.
It's not even a
Oh,
competition, my guy.
Okay.
Not.
now
Doesn't
we're
bother
all
me at all.
special in our own way.
Doesn't bother me at all. The more the merrier. For the first time ever.
So, may I ask?
Yeah, you really got to figure out how to work with people at least a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll work on that. It's fine. I just kind of like pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, quick question. If you don't like going into the graveyard when there's not light outside, which by the way makes no sense, why are you insisting in going straight away?
Why would you want to wait when there's people in trouble?
He's got a point there.
No, not really.
Every second
'Cause
counts.
preparing is also important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm prepared.
I'm always
Good for
prepared.
you.
What do you need to prepare?
I can do it
Well,
tomorrow if we want. Just won't be as effective.
I just think it is very immature to say that we're always prepared. Nobody's ever prepared for everything.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true. You're definitely not prepared. We have no idea what we're going into, so you can't be prepared.
That's what scouting missions are for.
This isn't a
In
scouting
my
mission. We're just going.
You know,
In my
starts off as a
experience,
scouting mission.
life is always unexpected.
That
Things
seems
happen.
that seems more like the right thing to say. Anyway, I mean, I look at Milo. Do you really need the time?
No, we can go.
I seem to have been restored. Do you feel the same?
Yeah. We
Well,
were
if
we
that,
were we were fighting something before, and then we got plopped here, and we were
Oh,
yeah.
I understand now.
It's like it didn't
do you
happen.
need
It was really
healing?
weird. No, that's
yeah,
the
we're
Healing?
weird
good.
thing. That's the weird part.
Because you look fine.
Exactly.
We are fine. We
Curious,
were not
We
fine.
are now. We weren't before.
Ah,
curiously, yes. Like,
Hmm.
sorry, Astra and Miles, especially Miles. Yeah, it's still very confused. You thought you'd be back in Sigil,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't match up. Like, you were fighting something quite significant on a distant world, and the next thing you knew, you were awakening next to Astra outside this mansion. It's kind of blurry. Can't kind of recall what exactly we're doing. Astra, aside from the same confusion of not appearing back at Sigil and coming to Neverwinter, you can still clearly see that the face of the deity that you encountered out in the Astral Sea.
Mm-hmm.
You can still see her smiling. It's almost like you can see her before you kind of giving you like a nod of almost like approval of what you're doing, where you're going. It's brief.
It seems that we're definitely in the right place for some reason. Quick question. You said that on the map thing there was like little portraits of the people.
Yes, you know what they look like.
Okay. Um, Esther is going to turn to everyone and says, "I can track one of them if we choose the one we want to try to track first."
Well,
how
I
can you
think
track something you don't know you've never seen before?
we have seen it.
It's
We
here.
have the pictures.
Oh, you. Okay. No, I do things
Oh,
the harder way, I guess.
You think you can't track something if you haven't seen it?
I don't have magic that can do that, no.
She didn't say she had magic to do it. She just said she could do it.
I'm assuming magically, because I don't know how
Ooh,
else.
assumptions. Yeah. Just look at Astra.
Hmm.
This whole time, all of you making your way through like the out like Neverwinter, and eventually, as you kind of discussing the possibilities of Astra kind of like homing in, you see the graveyard overhead.
what does it
Kind of
look
All
like?
right.
eerily coming out of basically the darkness. It looks foreboding, and it's basically like how it was described. It seems to be like this wall that separates the graveyard.
I'm gonna do a perception check. Just something I'm not
Sure.
great
Absolutely.
at. It's graveyard.
Yeah, I'll do a perception as well.
Yeah, it was a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Perception
Uh,
check on the graveyard.
He's good at lots of
apart from
things,
the
but
Great Divide,
yeah.
yeah, it's what I'll give to you. It's big expanse. graveyard
It's a
Um,
again.
graveyard.
Divided.
I got a dirty 20. Do I see anything
30
interesting?
20! Hey,
30-20?
twinsies! Part 2.
Not 20.
Oopsies.
All right.
Wait, not dirty 20.
So
Dirty
this
20s.
2 dirty 20s.
this is for what you see in the
Mhm.
graveyard. It's not a lot of activity at this time. Maybe there's one or two people coming out of the graveyard now. As you kind of examine it, you do get Estra.
Mhm.
Maybe this is more for you, and I'll give this to you because you're now 20. You
I-
definitely sense the
Ramon,
presence.
hello? Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you now.
Yep.
Right, because you not hear me or Sane before?
You roll a nat 20 for
Dirty 20s.
scanning.
We
Right?
rolled dirty 20s. We repeated it like 5 times.
Oh,
I didn't
I
even hear
heard
that.
you say nat when I heard the dirty 20 from her.
No,
That's what I
dirty.
heard. Okay, dirties it is. Okay, so even with the dirties, I'll give
The
you that.
dirties.
You sense
You're
the
so
presence
dirty.
of undead lumbering around. And my with that dude, you kind of see these shuffling figures in the distance, very far and few between the gravestones.
Like people or like things
They
wandering?
seem to be people, but it's kind of hard from where you are in the dark. But they don't seem to be walking like people. But here's the thing: like it's not. It's almost like as you're approaching, they seem to be shuffling away. There's not like a huge like presence of them, of these
Interesting.
figures. Esther, you also
Um,
you sense that.
I above table because I can't remember. Estra, can you make light or anything?
I have torches, but
You just have torches. Okay.
magically, no. It was what we talked about last time. But I have something
Yeah,
I can pass to you that can make you see in the dark.
that's fine.
It's literally what I was just about to ask if you guys could see in the dark because I was gonna put the light cantrip on my boomerang.
There you go.
Well, you guys had already talked about being able to see in the dark.
Yeah.
Because you said you could and Estra can as well, right?
Correct.
I can too.
Yeah.
And I don't have the light
Alright, so
spell,
as you
so
Does
arrive at the
anyone need
gates
some
of the
light?
graveyard. What do you do? Okay.
I'd rather
Probably
go in
wouldn't hurt.
without it, but
At least not at this
would you like
point.
it on the tip? Would you like it on the tip of your sword?
Mhm. I don't see why not.
You now have the light cantrip on the top of your sword. Good for an hour.
I'll just hold out my offhand longsword.
I'll pretty much just grab my necklace and run my hand over. Just a quick little.
As we
Yeah, it's
are
good for 10 feet.
approaching the graveyard, I looking at the images from the the people that were kidnapped. Is there anything that strikes me as unique, like it on them?
On them. Like what they're wearing. It's not like an exact. You don't see everything. It's almost like I guess I should have described it as more
A
like a
bust,
portrait of
the
them.
portrait. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like a bust.
Do they
Yeah.
have glasses or do they have a
Yeah, like
monocle? Do they
the
have
gnome did. Yeah, yeah. And the elf also had glasses too.
right? I'm looking at anything that is unique enough that you wouldn't necessarily find easily. And that I could use to cast locate objects for the nearest type.
Good. All right. So let's just have a quick look. So as you kind of scan it, nothing really jumps out at you at first. I mean, you could do me a quick perception or insight to see if there's anything, or more perception, I suppose, as you kind of scan for anything unique on these people.
And while she's doing that, I'll keep an eye out on the things walking around to see if any of them resemble the people in the portrait.
You, as you kind of examine, it's very clear that they're not the same people.
Sorry,
You catch maybe answers. Go ahead.
what am I rolling for?
You were looking for something unique on them, right?
Yeah, on the
Perception.
image.
Yeah, perception. Just for like the finer details.
So, like, not
It's not like a
investigation.
big image.
Can it not be investigation?
Sure, investigation works too. If you scrutinize it, sure.
That would be a dirty 20.
Very 20. Amongst them, I believe, on Elden keyword, the elf with the I guess with the boblet curling up, and the glasses, he seems to have like a pendant of sorts. You're not sure if it's magical or not, but seems I guess the most unique thing that all of them have.
Okay. I will definitely then cast locate object with that in mind. So it would be the closest one that looks like it within 1,000 feet.
Okay. 1,000 feet.
That is not
How
covered
does
by
it
lead.
look like? Yeah, how does it look? Yeah, it has to be uncovered. How does it look like, your magic?
It doesn't have to be uncovered, it just can't be by lead.
How does it look like when you cast your spell?
It's like her eyes start scanning, like a line of light scanning a big area, as her head literally does 360.
You're
You
muted.
From
would. Oh.
There we go.
as you kind
You're
of,
good.
yeah, I know. As you kind of do your scan, everyone watches as you just kind of like project out this line, just like scan the area. Esther, you don't get a ping.
Well, we've got a long way to go.
Which
What was that
to you probably means that
you
there
just
must
did?
be some obstacle blocking it.
Yeah, well, if we're going underground, there's a higher chance that it's further away than 1,000 feet than it being covered, correct?
Sorry, come again? I was just double checking the spell.
If we're going underground, there is a higher chance of it being further away than 1,000 feet than it being covered in lead specifically.
Yeah, there is that possibility too. More distance and perhaps cover, maybe both. You're not sure.
I can keep this scanner going for a little bit, so if you want to find this entrance in the mausoleum.
Yeah, it seems likely that there's really probably only going to be one way in. So we shouldn't need to actually try and like figure out where they are until a little farther down, I would think.
Yeah.
In my experience in catacombs, anyways. Like they
Yeah,
get very
I'm more-
turned around, but not at the beginning. Usually.
What is it you're currently doing? I've never. Sorry, I don't deal with Warforged, I think is the term here. I don't know about you. What is it you're doing?
Warforged are slightly different than what I am. I'm an autognome. And I am locating this. And I point to the thing in the image that I focused on. I didn't get any sense of
Okay,
it.
that seems easier than how I go about it. Neat.
As I said, my specialty is tracking objects. If people wear
Yeah.
objects,
I'm.
yeah.
Yeah, mine takes longer, but it still works.
I'm sure we'll
Is
use
the
both.
is the front door locked? Is there a gate? Anything we need to get through?
There
Is
is a
it open?
gate, but it's not locked.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
go through.
Hmm.
Okay.
Notice the iron gates that kind of creak as you
Yep.
push them open. Well, I guess all of you step into the graveyard.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
what up? All right. Okay. There is on your map directions to the mausoleum. So you kind of more or less follow the instructions.
Yeah.
And you basically make the journey to this dreary, divided burial grounds. Pretty much undisturbed. I mean, there is sounds and there's sounds, like there's groans and there's creaking of bones in the distance, but they never quite draw close to you all. It's almost like
Mhm.
just out of, making way for you, whatever these undead creatures are.
Okay.
And it's not long till you get to the Helix mausoleum. And
Before we
extra,
get
as
sorry,
you're
before we
getting
get there,
closer,
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
What was Xeno saying?
sorry.
no, go.
I was just gonna say I was gonna let them know that I'm gonna. There's two of me going in instead of just one of me now. I'm gonna activate my cloak. I would have let them know.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a fair point. Sometimes there's 4 of me. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand through the other one.
Alright.
It's just
Yeah, same
in
thing.
case
Yeah,
someone wants
yeah.
to shoot me. I just hopefully they hit it.
Similar.
There's only one of me. I mean,
Okay.
except for that time I died, but
Oh, we've been there.
that's yeah.
We've been there.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
do you think that we
Real
should?
quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick. Sorry. Estra, as you follow the directions on the map, it's kind of like you didn't feel the ping, and then ching, your sensor picks it up, and it's basically pointing in the same direction that you seem to be going. Your spell
Oh,
seems to be homing in.
I have a ping. Esther starts running towards
Sorry,
it.
Milo,
Quick
go ahead.
question.
He gets the ping first. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
No, Milo first. Then Milo.
Astra, does this manifest visually so we can see your ping or whatever?
The ping, no, but I would say, actually, I'm gonna say if Ramon allows this, that the scanner she has on kind of wouldn't want, like, she still has it on, but it's, you no longer see the light. However, now that she felt the ping, there's like a little laser pointer from her forehead in the direction that she felt the ping. And that is a good
Does
question.
it
It
make
tells
a
me,
sound?
no, it tells me whether it's moving. Is it moving?
Okay. Milo.
Is the ping moving?
Is it stationary?
No. It's stationary. It's like it just kind of like it's almost like echolocation. Kind of like the ping is stationary when you get that signal back. That's
Do
true.
you allow what I suggested?
Sorry, go over it again for me real quick.
I said that if you allow it, my locate object, when it gets a ping, it gets a, I have like a little laser from my forehead that everyone can see the light pointing, at least the first bit of it,
Oh yeah.
pointing in the direction
Yeah, you
that
can
I
see it.
got the ping. And
Like a
it's not
compass of
moving.
sorts. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, they can see it.
Right. So yeah, Essa says she's got a ping and she starts going in that direction. Though her running is not very fast.
Quick.
Um, I don't know if you guys have much experience in catacombs. I know, Lazarus, you said you're good with graveyards, but they're usually quite tight
In depth,
spaces.
and that too.
Does
Lots of.
anyone do better farther away from things?
I'm up close and better up close.
Yeah,
I can
so
do
am
far
I.
away, but I'm better up close. Tight spaces, I'm okay with.
Huh?
I'm
I
Yeah,
should
no, that's fine.
probably hang back.
You
I'm
go
good either
back,
way.
okay.
Yeah. But if there's anything non-living but moving around down there, I can offer some protection if someone to one person if they need it.
You know,
Um,
if I just punch them.
how's your
Okay.
Zenith? How's your Are you good at spotting things? Are you a watcher? What's
I'm better at investigating than
Yeah,
most
me
things.
too.
Um, like I can see a little bit in the dark, but like things far away, it's kind of hard. Being short, I do miss a lot. I would assume you are the same.
Yeah. I can't see in the dark today. I can do it tomorrow, but
I can. I'm great at climbing,
oh, okay.
so that's usually I like to go in from the top, but
Oh, okay.
underground it's
We
kind
could
of
do
hard.
that. Well, I mean, if there's a ceiling, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
we
quite
should
good at
do that.
climbing.
Maybe you go on the top and I'll go below you and then
Hmm.
Estra and Lazarus. That could work.
Yeah.
That way if something does happen, you could possibly drop down behind it.
And actually, even though I'm kind of following this line now, that if you guys cannot stay within that distance of me, so like position yourself like 10 feet from everybody, I can protect you all to an extent.
Yeah. Closer you are to Estra, the better usually, which is why I think Estra being in the middle is probably the safest.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, if something jumps out, I'm
Uh,
pretty hard to get hit on, so.
Lazarus will say a quick prayer to his God, asking for protection, and cast sanctuary on himself.
Speaking of Raza, can I make a religion check to see if I know whose holy symbol that is?
Sure.
I just want to know. Just curious. Maybe. 18?
It could be familiar. You know, Tosh, it's kind of things are a little fuzzy for you right now. But maybe it'll come to you later.
I just kind of. It's not like a scrutinization. It was just as you mentioned it, I was thinking about it sort of thing. Oh yeah, who was that? Just passive thought.
So after a little bit longer, you are basically standing outside the Hallex Mausoleum. The foreboding stone doors are before you. Oh, with the gates, sorry, gated doors, and the stone, like old stone masonry. And I guess this is a good spot to leave it for a quick break.
Hey.
Yeah.
We'll be back in
Over
5 to 10
over
minutes,
but,
everyone. Hope you're enjoying it.
Enter the mausoleum.
What if you could have your heart's deepest desire? The divine power to transform your life for the right price. An eye for an eye. Flesh for a crown. Wretched mortality for glorious eternity. Rise with me. For who can stop a god? Mortality.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're back.
Well, we are back, like promised, and we have a creepy mausoleum to look into.
Yay.
Xenoth.
Uh-huh.
Xenoth. As you look at this foreboding structure in front of you, that perhaps leads into the bowels of the earth. You get a sense of something, like a presence, and there's a brief flash in like your mind's eye, and there's a bright light. Like it's basically, you're surprised that no one else has reacted. It's that bright. It's like the rising sun, but it's like it basically encompasses everything around you, whites everything out until it clears out, and you see a radiant figure kind of coming through that light, and it takes shape into the very familiar visage of Horace Ray, who, with his ankh, looks at you, doesn't say anything, but he points at the mausoleum with the ankh. And like the sun behind him shines and it lights up the door in front of him. That's it. Vanish. That's quick as it comes. It vanishes from you.
Okay.
Yeah. What's wrong with the tokens? Can you not see? Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
I have 120. Ooh, all our tokens need to be.
Yeah, I think mine's
Let
good.
me refresh.
I'm just assuming there's a wall in front of me. I can see, so I'm
I
assuming
can
mine's
see.
right. Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
can see
okay.
I
Yeah,
can
mine's
see.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, there I
I
am.
think
I
yours was
had to
actually
zoom out.
Yeah, we're at the
yours
bottom
was acting
right,
up a bit.
essentially.
Oh, I
Can
can
you see
see
now, Astra?
clearly now.
Yeah, top right.
Yes. Well,
I was
this would
scrolling to
be
the
after
bottom.
you shifted. Yeah. And the top right, correct. I'll ping.
There we go.
Oh, good. Sorry, it must have not gone through properly.
So are
Oh.
we proceeding up or down?
I think down.
That is
Down.
up to whoever comes in first.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Oh my god.
So where's
Up
my
would
ping
be
going?
back where out the door.
Yeah, I know, but in what
So,
direction is the pinging?
I don't see
It
it.
was north
Okay.
Right
where you
in
pinged.
here.
Yeah,
Ramon, you're muted.
I
Okay.
assume we're headed this way.
Did you see the ping? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where your ping is. In this direction.
Right, so down. Okay.
Okay.
So okay, sorry. What's your formation right now? Because I just put you like guys willingly, but
I'd be in
would
first.
well, if we can go 2 by 2, which it looks like we can, then Xenoth and I
Mhm.
are first with Estra and Lazarus behind us.
Quick question. Is it like in that direction, as in like in a straight line, because I can see a wall? Or is it like in a different direction? Slightly.
it's so like your scanning is like pinging in that direction, but you feel like it's
Because it gives me a straight
not going to the
line,
wall. It's
it doesn't guide me.
ping. Yeah, it's kind of like it's almost like a clairvoyance. So like it pings and it kind of you see like a brief like kind of like curve of it as it goes into the room. Kind of seems to be like curving to the
That's what
right.
I'm saying. It doesn't do that. It gives me a straight line. So which direction is it
In this sense, it will be going straight ahead of you.
I'm gonna move up to the quick bottom of the stairs and take a quick look around, see what I see.
Yeah, I'm next.
I'll go right behind them.
Do you want investigation or perception?
Astra, as you proceed inwards, your scan kind of goes in, it starts to shift like a compass, that angle.
Okay. Question: is it
As a
moving,
straight
the
line.
target?
No,
Then I
I'll
will
draw you.
ask this again. It doesn't change based on my direction. It gives me a straight line to the destination, regardless of walls, regardless of direction. So which direction is it pointing in?
I just did it for you. It's realigned. It's going on a diagonal.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So as far as we're looking, it looks like there's only one exit out of this room anyways, right?
I think so. I got an 18 investigation or a 15 perception to see if I see anything.
Okay. So, just to give you, as you kind of scan around, you take basically the environment. You see that a lot of broken stone, like mold, tangled roots. The symbols on the wall that seem to have been scribbled. The ceilings are at least 10 feet high and 15 feet high, and some like in this room specifically. The lighting is a little bit dim as far as you feel like you see like a bit of lighting, dim lighting up ahead. In this particular chamber, you see these towering, you see the, yeah, you see that the stone stairs like descend down from the Helix Mausoleum to this large subterranean chamber which you see before you, with stone coffins that seem to be sitting on a sturdy shelf. You see part of the west wall here has collapsed, and it's creating an opening into another chamber. And as you kind of have a quick look, you hear the sounds of footsteps in the adjacent chamber, like a click, click, almost like bone on stone.
I draw my other long sword.
So, quick
I'll
question.
just creep forward.
I'm gonna creep forward behind Xenoth.
Yeah, you can ask a question. I'm just going to move forward.
Yeah, I will follow behind you both. But when you did the perception check, it didn't seem to be like any secret exits, anything like
Anything
that.
not in the general vicinity, I don't think, no.
Aside from the noise that you now hear, you see the 6 stone coffins, 3 on each side. You saw a stone slab that was engraved with the name, birth, year, and death that yet covers each coffin. That's basically what you briefly you really looked into it. But as you edge towards the cot, are you going stealthily, or are you just kind of like fully like taking a look around the corner?
I'd probably just peek first. I'd rather, with my dark vision, be able to see if there's anything coming our way before I like do more of an investigation on anything.
If
I
Xenoth
just-
doesn't seem like
as you-
if Xenoth doesn't seem like he's stealthing, then I won't either for this.
I don't make much sound anyway, so to me, this is just a normal quick walk up, take a look.
And it's a good thing you did peek carefully, because up ahead of you see what seems to be at least 5 desiccated corpses in bits of scrap armor marching towards you. Pale,
I'll just
desiccated.
Yeah,
You
I would
mean
definitely
marching
Seem
just
to be patrolling.
marching towards us?
They seem to be marching towards you. Yes.
Interesting.
I definitely just do the back, just like hold up 5 and go quietly say back. No, I wouldn't even say it.
Fine. I just stay there.
I'm
Uh,
letting everyone else figure out what they want to do.
so did you back away
What's
then?
everyone else doing?
I'd be backing up a little, yeah.
Okay. I think then if you're
You
backing
see.
up, I'm switching to Milo, do you go first or do you want me to take a look?
Well, if they're marching towards us, then presumably they're going to come to us,
That's a fair
right?
point.
You'd be able to hear them, I would assume.
So I was just gonna wait there until they entered. Do a
Okay,
little choke point.
that's fine. You're muted.
Oops. As you all kind of prepare yourselves, again, you hear them growing closer, marching forward.
Sheesh, they're in
This
unison.
one comes through first.
Oh,
This one comes through first and immediately looks around, turns, and sees everyone here. And everyone, like, it looks up with these glowing red eyes and just points at all of you. Intruders. And all of them as one draw these wicked blades as they all go into formation. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Sure. I'm gonna bring out another one of me because I have my cloak up. So there'd be
my
2
roll
of
20
me.
stopped working. So
Did it.
Technical issue.
yep.
Oh.
Yeah, as soon as you put them on the map, it died.
Yeah. Mine's so good.
Ugh.
Trying to
Is
refresh
it
it.
not
Let's see if it
letting
helps.
you back?
Refresh.
But geez, all of my shit is down.
Oh, that's not good.
Check your internet.
No, it's not my internet.
No, that's true. We wouldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be gone.
10,
Oh,
16.
ignore the roll because yeah, it was to get only on the initiative order.
Just roll, let you know. I got a 21.
Not bad.
That's actually really good for me.
Okay, good. 15's actually pretty good for
21.
me too.
All right, I'm just closing roll 20. I'm gonna try and go back in because being so
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah, try and do that.
Graphics card probably just had a hiccup.
God, who knows? Roll 20
Ooh,
hates me.
music.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, I think it hates this computer.
Are we listening to music?
I don't hear
Oh,
any.
I hear
There
it.
is a soundtrack in the background.
I need to
I don't
change
hear it.
things in case because of how.
I didn't say anything because I know you don't listen to the music, Rona. Normally, so.
No, that doesn't matter. I need to listen to it because it's otherwise it's not on stream. It is very loud though.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm back, and I will roll.
My volume was up all the way. That's why it was loud to me.
Hey,
I don't hear it at all. That's
Eek.
okay.
Look at you people rolling higher than me.
Not me. I got a 15.
You're still before the whites.
Yeah.
no.
That's
Joys of a high
racist.
dex.
Yeah, my dex isn't bad either. You're muted, Reza.
Really need to be careful with that. So Xenoth, what do you do as
Yep.
all these whites draw their weapons as well? And look at you.
Depends if I get a free action first as a reaction. If not, my they'd be before. Well, I'm not in order. I'm pretty much just telling everybody what was coming and to be ready.
All right.
Unless I got a free action, then I'd probably just charge in and punch something.
Sure. You can definitely do that since you did know
Okay.
they were coming.
Beautiful. I will hit the first guy down here. Put myself beside myself. And
I am sitting here beside myself.
my
We had
Does
a
a 17?
hydrate routine.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
does a 17 hit?
17 definitely hits these Jessica. Which one are you attacking?
The one right in front of me. This guy.
All right. These desiccated corpse certainly feels the impact. His
Perfect.
armor's not up to scratch.
These guys will see my teeth elongate and get sharp. My hands elongate and gain claws as I use primal savagery. And
Ooh.
that'll be 16 damage to start. I'll then pop a key point and do a flurry of blows. 17 again. And a 21 for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a D8. Let's roll damage on here. So 9 points. And so another 21 magical bludgeoning. And
All right. 21 magical, yeah?
yeah.
Right.
You
All right.
and give me one sec here. I need a no. I need a deck save from him.
That is a 4. You completely caught him off guard.
He is
Stumbled
pushed
backwards.
15 feet. He's pushed 15 feet into his friends.
Crashes into them with a clang. Oops.
Yeah. And then that's my turn.
And the tag is no way. There's a no, that's not Sorry, my roll 20 is.
No, my roll 20 is being beyond stupid right now.
Yeah. It's not letting me select the tag.
Mine just booted me out.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just
I think it's just roll 20.
It's roll 20. I just got
I think it's
booted
just
out.
glitching right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's loading. I'm good again.
You're good again.
Yeah. It rebooted for me, but I'm good again. So I'm going to assume it is.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening with the map.
Okay.
My map's
Milo's
looking
turn?
fine.
I'm sure it'll kick you out soon.
Yeah.
Well, I already refreshed a couple times. And nothing went wrong, so
Let me
I was
refresh real
testing
quick.
it.
Take your time.
Yeah, just earn more Pantheon points.
it's the equivalent of you in a game, like an online game. You punch it, and there's like a lag as it seems to not be moving. It's just loading. Hopefully this fixed it. Right there. Yeah, it did. It did move it. Okay. Slams into the other whites back there. And just roll me a d4. Xena? Xena?
Okay, sorry.
Wasn't
I
it
actually
this
meant
one?
strength save. But yeah. 3.
No, it was that one.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one in front.
Yeah.
Mine
He
mine
takes.
crashed now, so my turn.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. He basically, as he gets sent flying backwards, he takes 3 points of bludgeoning as he crashes into his other friend. And I'm gonna do him a dex save, actually. I know it's not part of the effect. Huh, okay. With that, he just falls to the ground prone. Ah. Anything else enough?
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, do we all get a
Okay.
prep round? Or just Xenoth?
Well, he warned you all that he was coming, so yeah, you would get like a prep round to do something real quick. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was
I mean, he
just
did warn
enough
you.
if you started with him.
Sure. Fair. What would you have all done then? You had some time to contemplate what he said.
I would activate my blade song. I'm not sure if I want to
Sure.
rage yet, so I'm just gonna activate that instead. I'll just pull my long swords.
Cool. All right, blade song. Astra.
I would
What
have
would you have
held
done?
an attack. And if I
Sure. You can.
do,
That would go off now.
yeah, question though, do I get a full turn like Xenoth got, or do I just get an attack?
Yeah, I would say yes. Yes, you would.
Right, so in that case, Astra would have, seeing these were undead, uh, I would have bonus action uh, activated my branding smite, and
Okay.
then I would have. Let me just make sure I can do this. Yeah, I would have shot twice with my laser rifle of warning.
Okay.
So that is a
All right, go for
28
it.
to hit and a 21 to hit. No, sorry, 22.
Okay. Nice. Direct hits on the same one he attacked, or a different one?
Uh, if the first one had gone past as rushing in, then probably a different one.
This
The
a
first
different one.
attack.
All right. Which one?
So this one is the one that he went back. So I would have attacked this one next to it.
That one. Okay. Oh,
That one.
yeah.
And first.
Go for it.
So that is so that is 15 plus 2d6, I believe. Yeah, so that is 20 points of radiant damage. And it sheds dim light in 5-foot radius.
Okay. These streaks of radiant light slam into it, and it takes it rather badly. Its armor seems to be splintered apart and melted by your rays. Just sorry, one more time. The damage. 20.
20. 20 radiant, all of it.
Alright. 20 radiant.
And then the second
Anything
attack,
else?
yes, the second attack, the 22 to hit would have been the same one. Xenos hit.
Yep.
4. Another 18 points of radiant.
Sure. Yeah, that one is looking quite rough. Like its armor, that like its armor's falling apart. It's some of its pieces of its like desiccated skin are kind of like crackling and burnt, and like you almost burn a hole right through its chest. And it's still standing.
That would have been my initial turn then.
All right. Real quick, Xenoth, I got you here twice on the initiative. What was your initiative? Was it the 15, yeah? Or the 20? It was the 15.
It was the 15.
23.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
I don't know why it rolled twice. Oh, the
Gotcha.
original one was 23 at
Yeah,
the
no,
beginning
it
of
was
the game.
confusing me a
That's
little bit.
probably why. Yeah. Yeah, I only seen one of me on
Okay,
here.
yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, it must have been that.
Yep.
Okay. Lazarus, what would you have prepared?
Not a thing, but I would like to move. Just to there.
Yeah, you could move. Sure.
Just to get a better view.
Sure. Tactical repositioning. Absolutely. All right, so that's Lazarus. And they were not surprised, so they're not completely taken aback. So after barely recovering from being assaulted by Xenoth and Estra, the one that was knocked prone kind of scrambles to his feet and will run forward and kind of look in confusion between not Estra, Xenoth and his duplicate. Unsure which one to attack, and he will just take a random swipe.
I have a question.
It's
If
at
this was our initial turn before initiative, wouldn't that mean that now we're at the top of initiative?
No, so they were not surprised, but I let you guys, because you guys readied something, you all guys went, but they're not surprised. So it's not like top of it, it's their turn, technically. I kind of
Okay,
did it
bye.
in order because they knew you were there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everyone?
No, it
I'm a
doesn't make
little
sense to me.
confused, but
Yeah,
It's
I'm very
fine.
confused.
It's fine.
I
But-
understood it. It's okay.
They're gonna go.
I'm
It's
easy.
fine.
Just ask my wife.
It was due because I wasn't like when I said it, like you guys could have probably prepared that. So I allowed it to go initiative, but there was no surprise round for them. If you guys think it's fair that you should start at the start of an initiative, that is fine. I don't mind doing that.
I don't care. They can
That's
go.
fine. But they were not surprised.
Any attack against me is at disadvantage. Because of my cloak.
Absolutely.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
All right. So that one will attempt a random swipe and miss as it slashes at the wrong Xenoth with a 6.
Silly thing.
It will try
Yeah.
again.
Uh-huh.
17 just misses, I
Nope.
believe.
Just misses.
Yeah, he knows which one it is, but you're just a little too quick for it, as it was
Yeah.
a little bit caught off guard. But disillusion. All right. This one will run forward and attempt to attack Estra. The one that got shot, that's barely standing. There's a 21 to hit. A little rock. What's her name?
21 does hit. Actually,
Alright,
yes,
no,
it is. It is. Yes, it is.
but yeah. And this one is wielding
How
its
much?
blade two-handed. So,
Oh,
12 points of damage.
okay.
Slashing. And it'll take another swipe. That one misses. It got you a little off guard, but then its blade kind of glances off your armor. The damage you've done to it seems to be taking its toll. The arm that it used to attack almost snaps off. Alright. That one. And the other ones can't seem to get through the gap just yet. But they all draw their bows. And this one here, draws back this rusty looking bow that shouldn't even seem operational. It takes a shot at Xenoth with disadvantage. An 8 goes wide.
Uh-huh.
And another attack on Xenoth, seeing as that one missed. 12 also goes wide. And the one at the back can't really see Astra, but so it can only see you, so it'll take another shot at you. And another 12. Just arrows just clattering across the floor. Alright, that's their turn. So it would be the top of initiative with Milo.
The Gnome of Doom.
That is
Dun,
not trademarked, but
dun,
okay.
dun.
Yes, I will yeah, seeing that Estra didn't just she does a lot of damage, so she didn't kill it, which means they're hardier than I was maybe expecting. I will rage. I'm a rage. Rar. And then I'll attack. And I'll just attack this one in front of me.
What's it
And
look like when you
I'll-
rage?
Nothing much. I just start hitting it, and then I don't stop until it's dead.
Okay.
It's a very silent rage,
Understood. They're
which
the best
is
kind of rage.
so scary.
Uh-huh.
I'll just attack this one right in front of me, and I will go reckless. I will take my advantage. So. Yeah, that is 26 to hit.
In every universe,
I'm gonna assume.
in every yeah, every universe in this multiverse that hits.
Okay. And an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be it's gonna be it's gonna be 16 slashing. It is magical, if that matters.
This desiccated pile of bones didn't stand a chance against your barbarian fury. How do you want to do this?
Oh, I mean, just like I said, I just keep slashing at it. You know what? It does one of those weird things where it's like, I take my swipes and they're like really quick, and the blades are like slinging around. And honestly, it's almost hard to see if it's even actually hitting it or not because it's so fast. And then I kind of stop for a second, and it stops for a second, and nothing happens, and then everything just falls.
Yeah, it's like suspended. Like it almost doesn't know that it's been destroyed. Like it just stands there, looks at itself, and just falls into dust basically at that furious flurry of blows. All right, well
And I'm
done.
not even the monk.
Anything else, Marlon? You're not even a monk.
Yeah, I'll move up. Try and help Xenoth out, even though I don't know which one is Xenoth, but either way. And also, so that
Xenoth
was both hits. Yeah, that is all I can do this turn because I already used my bonus action. So that will be my turn.
All right, Estra and Lazarus on deck.
Right, it's just so
First
that
kill.
these things are hard. So I am going to run around to here, going through whoever space you would deem it. Okay, I am small, so I will attack this one, flanking with Xeno. I will, however, make my first attack with my rapier.
Okay.
So that is a 25 to hit.
Much like your companion, you find that this hits in every universe. In the multiverse.
And I will smite it.
Oh, okay. You almost feel sorry for the vagabonds. Not really.
Do we?
Not really.
So yeah, it's 3d8, so that's 7,
Maybe in some other
14.
multiverse.
Yeah, in a multiverse, you're all necromancers or something. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 27 points of damage.
You just again. So all of you saw Milo basically shred this white, and now you see this little autonome just roll up and just land this blow. Well, how does it look like?
I'm smaller, I'm just gonna skewer up. I go under it and skewer up.
And it doesn't so much a shatter as completely disintegrate from the inside out from that blinding blast that goes through it. Like just explodes outwards.
No, note to self: don't make the autonome mad.
Yes, good choice.
Absolutely.
That's our secret. We're always men.
Yeah.
I turn to the one behind me, and I'm gonna do the same.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a crit.
Woo!
Mm.
I feel a smiting coming. Am I wrong?
Oh, 100% smiting. Of course. I will.
It's like that option. It's like that option in Baldur's Gate. It comes up, smite, and it goes crit, and you like tick. You want to smite? Sure.
Yeah, 100% smiting. So that will be so much damage. Right. Let me check.
6,000 points.
So it's a 3d8, 4, 5, 6. So that is already 40 points. Sorry. 48 points plus whatever I roll.
48.
48? No, sorry. 53 plus whatever I roll.
53.
Yeah.
Paladins.
Plus a roll.
Even the little honor that make this.
Always have a
This is
mathematician
actually-
in the campaign.
Yes, it's very handy having one. Thank you, Miranda. So Esther, how does this look like?
That's
you just got a double
81
kill.
total.
Yeah, it's beyond help at this point. How does this look like, this crit? How do you follow up?
So I went up, skewered one, then like pulled it out and just went directly across, like I assume at my height, their belly or something. Just straight across all the way through, and instead of just pulling it out, I kind of slice upwards and just cut it in half.
And with that, I will give both the exoplanar duo inspiration for their cool kills.
Woo!
Yeah.
We love a murder.
Yeah, we do.
Love the murder. And actually, saying that Xenoth, you also get cool points for smashing a white into another one and making it fall on its ass. Go ahead. That's
I
true.
won't say no.
I will bonus action harness divine power and get the spell slot back.
All right. That's it. Action bonus action.
Indeed.
All right. What was it they called you before? Like your name? Like it wasn't Lazarus. Never mind.
Oh, we called him
Lancelot.
Lancelot.
Lancelot, you're up. Xenoth on deck.
Well, I was gonna drop my sanctuary and help in the fight, but y'all are doing so well. I'll just move up to here
Yeah,
and
in fact, the whites seem to be the one that need help right now. You want to help them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just I'll be ready, but I'm not ready in an action. And
By the
that's
way,
it.
oh sorry. By the way, Raza, just a quick
It
question.
was 5.
I thought there were 5 that you said, but I only see 4 on the board.
Yes.
Should there be another one?
Yeah, I disintegrated. I got that one disappeared, but then I just decided to tick them off. So there was 5. That one-
Understood.
Oh, okay.
that one
I
was
see.
5.
I see.
There is 5.
That one already died.
Okay.
Okay.
But just to make it a little easier,
Yeah.
and also
No,
so
I
I
just
don't
wanted to
delete
make
the one
sure.
with the initiative,
Yeah.
I just started putting X's on them. Yeah. that's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Can I
Thanks.
just say I moved here once I killed it because I forgot movement was a thing still.
That's fine.
Ooh, you're standing in a corpse. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I prestidigitate to clean her boots.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Fair
her
enough.
That's your
metal
action.
feet.
Help.
My feet, yeah, because I
No.
don't wear anything.
Honestly, fair enough.
Is that anything else from you, Lazarus? Sorry, Lancelot. I don't know what Lazarus can.
Lazarus. There's a whole background to Lazarus. Okay, that's it. Nobody got hurt, right?
All right.
Nope. Oh,
Nope.
Estra got hit, right?
Well,
Yes, I did.
Esther got hit once.
One time. I think he took like 12 or
Alright.
something.
Estra, do
Chosen.
you need a heal?
I'm fine.
Okay. Well then,
Uh,
have at it. You're doing great in there.
That's Lazarus. He's just yelling from behind. You're doing great, sweetie. Doesn't even give a bardic inspiration or anything. He's just saying.
He's
it.
that
I
kind of
don't
cleric.
have it.
The cleric.
Not
You
a
got
bard,
this.
Just shouting encouragement from
Emotional
the corner.
support.
Yeah,
cleric.
just emotional
Yeah,
support
emotional
cleric.
support.
Guidance. Question.
Alright.
Can I use... No, I can't. I was going to say, could I
You
use
cannot.
Mage Hand to cast guidance on somebody? But that's 2 actions.
No,
Yeah.
that's 2 actions in 1. No, you cannot. Nice try.
You've got people next to you. You can cast guidance on somebody that is next
That's
to you.
getting
You can
very
literally
into a
tap them on the
warlock
shoulder.
thing, by the way, because there is a warlock thing like that.
yep.
Okay, I will cast guidance on the little gnome next to me because the gnome is like tiny and
We're all
Clearly-
perfectly the same height, thank you, but I'll take it anyways because I like it.
charging into battle. Hey, I am not the same height.
No, the 3 of us though.
What is my height?
Yeah, you
I'm
didn't.
5'9".
You
Is
actually
that-
said.
is that,
Oh, yeah. That's okay. That's
Is
much
that
taller.
Lancelot's turn?
That's
That
mine.
Lancelot's
I'm
turn?
done.
Alright, chosen of Boros Rare. You're up.
Just a reminder, is Sanctuary concentration?
No.
No.
No,
Okay, I didn't.
it's not. It
okay,
only
remember.
breaks if you declare an attack.
That's right.
Also,
His guidance was, I just couldn't remember. I don't use that often. Xenoth, you said the ceilings were 10 feet?
yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb the wall here, up onto the ceiling, scale across the ceiling, and land on the other side of here.
Nice. Okay.
And I will get rid
Begin
of
to
that.
take off up to the
I will
ceiling.
have my other guy there. I have him marked in blue for the other guy, to give myself flanking.
Gotcha.
And once again, I will use Primal Savagery first. Well, 21 I'll
Go for it.
definitely hit. And the other 15 acid damage on this guy.
Yep.
And I've seen them do quite a bit, but it's going to be there soon too. I'll burn another key point. That's fine. I got lots. For another flurry of blows.
Go for it.
So that'll be a 27 to hit. And
Mhm.
a 25 to hit.
Barely has time to register what just happened as you smash into it. Alright.
Yeah. And that is going to be 21 magical bludgeoning. And I need a dex
It's
save,
looking
please.
almost completely obliterated. It's barely
Okay.
like bits of its armor and bones just fall to the ground, and it's kind of there's a crack, and it's on one of its legs is kind of giving out from like it's just the intensive damage it suffered. It's looking very rough.
Yeah, I'll take a dex save this time to make it prone.
It goes prone, all right. Collapses on
Okay, good.
a pile of its own bones.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. All right, it will barely, with barely the momentum it had before you basically destroyed it. It will reach up to you, it'll stand up and basically reach and try and grab your heart, and its hand will like glow with this necrotic energy.
So it's casting
And
a
it will try to
spell?
siphon.
No.
No,
Oh, okay, sorry.
it is
I
a
would
20
assume
with
it's
disadvantage.
doing a life drain.
Yeah. That's 20 with disadvantage. I think that's right too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
All right.
On who, sorry?
Not me, it's
On
fine.
me.
Xenos, not you. Not my life. I need you to do me a con save as you take
Constitution.
7 points of necrotic damage.
You
Con
get.
save?
Wait, you get a bonus to it, don't you?
You get your
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
aura
he's within
protection.
10 feet of you, so yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, you get a +2 to your saving throw.
16.
You're fine. You feel that necrotic energy just basically rend your life force from yourself as it kind of like its last desperate attempt to try and stay in the fight. However, as you find yourself quite resistant to whatever else is following up on its life drain attack, you shake off it, and you shake it off. So you're fine. You only lost 7 points of damage.
I'm resistant, so only 4.
Only
What
4.
damage was it?
All right.
Well, it's rounded down, right?
Okay, then 3.
Necrotic.
Yeah, so it'd be 3.
Okay, perfect. Joy's being an assmire. Resistant
Yeah.
to necrotic.
Good stuff.
That's right.
What's this one gonna do?
This one will turn to our little autonome, and we'll take 2 strikes against him.
Her. Thank you.
Misses.
Oh, and you hit me, so that gets rid of my cloak.
All
Sure.
right, misses. Yeah, the illusion breaks. No,
Yeah.
9 and 8 are not going to cut it. Literally, it doesn't quite land any solid hits on you there, Estra. That's its turn. it looks kind of between like, well, it just sees that its other companions have been completely obliterated, and it's gonna try and stupidly run away.
Oh,
So
yeah, attack of opportunity.
yeah, from both Astra and Xeno.
Yeah, 20 to hit for me.
Hits.
Well, if it's trying to run away, why don't I
17.
have a
Hits.
little cheekiness?
11. Magical bludgeoning.
All right.
Ah! Uh, sorry, math. 37 radiant.
37.
Well, I put a
Sheesh.
smite in
Okay.
there.
I think before I even try to punch it, it's dead.
I will stick with what I said about it stupidly trying to run away. However, before it falls and starts to disintegrate, like from the impact, it cries out, "Hate you, damn!" Turns to dust as you destroy him. All right.
What'd he cry out?
Intruder.
Intruder.
Oh,
And he was crying like he feel like he was trying to call out to whoever's over here.
But it died as it's still alive. Yeah, it died. Cool.
It did.
Oh, it's dead.
Quite.
Dead. All right. Well, this is so far so good for you guys. All right, Milo, finish it off.
I will
Yeah,
finish
we're
it
trying.
off. Reckless. I'm gonna hit it.
Bonk.
Let's see. That is dirty 20 to hit. I'm just gonna see what it
Dirty
does.
20 is gonna do it, and you don't even how much health is got. All right, yeah, roll damage.
Oh, I'm raging. I'm hitting it regardless. There's nothing
Okay.
else for me to hit right now, so this thing is getting all 3 attacks whether it dies or not.
I mean, you
That's
can
part of
smack
the rage,
Lancelot.
baby.
After it's done, it's still getting attacked.
Yeah. That is a billion to hit.
A billion to hit would hit.
Yeah, they all hit. Two. Oh, shit damage, but 27.
How do you want to obliterate this thing? This last bony legs.
Yeah.
that was close one.
I mean, it's Estra has seen this. But even for Xenoth, like it's truly excessive. This thing was certainly already going to die. But like I take my 2 slashes, like bam bam, like with one, and then for some reason, even though it's definitely already crumbling, she takes both of her swords in like almost like a combined hand and just slams it down like into the ground. It definitely makes like a clang sound. And just like dusts part of it. It's very excessive. There was no need for it. But that's my turn.
And with that excessive brutality from this gnome, you're out of initiative. Good
As
now.
soon as we are out of initiative, you didn't get hit, right, Milo?
God no.
Awesome. Then, as soon as we are out of
No, Milo
initiative,
did the hitting.
you guys just see Estra like change her weapons for like tools in her hand and start fixing where she got hit. So I'm basically casting mending.
Yeah, once I come out of this little like red rage, because I'm not attacking anything and nothing is attacking me for the next 6 seconds, I assume. Russell?
So we're taking a 10-minute
You
break in the
Mending-
dungeon.
that.
Mending is
Mending
1
is
minute,
a minute. Is 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
and you don't have to take a break for it. We can walk and do it if we
Yeah,
want to.
exactly.
But after the 6 seconds of this rage and like nothing's coming to attack, I kind of just like shrug out of it and keep my swords, but I go over and I start like I grab a tool and I start helping Estra fix herself up.
Not knowing what else is going on,
Sure.
I'm just gonna go back into the other room and just do a quick
Mhm.
investigation to make sure there's nothing we didn't really miss or need in here
Sure,
before we
absolutely.
go.
You can do another surveil. You were interrupted before.
Can I give myself guidance for this?
Yes. You don't, despite hearing this thing call out for there's no sounds of anyone coming.
Okay.
For vengeance.
Ignore that hit die. It was just so that it stays marked as used, which you
Okay.
didn't anyway.
12 plus 18. Could have been better, but well.
18 is what you needed. As you go back into this
There's
room,
something there. Okay.
Oh, hi,
go back into
Xena.
this room. What actually draws your attention this time as you scan around is that one of these
pretty much
coffins.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought you were asking me.
No, that's all right. One of these coffins has no evidence of its former occupant. Like the other ones, as you investigate, have remnants of bone and maybe scraps of clothing and dust. But this one that you're peering into now has no signs of it. As you examine it carefully, you notice there's a secret panel on the back of the coffin.
Oh, neat.
Like a
I'm just gonna look at I'm gonna
backing.
just look at all these guys and go, sorry, I have a habit of clearing the room before I move on. I found something.
Ah. Definitely walk there. Peek
What'd you
inside the
find?
coffin.
Which one? I don't know.
Yeah, whose
What'd
name
I
is on
find?
it?
Yeah.
So they all had names, right?
Yes. You look at it, and the plaque reads Teveus Hallex, but it's very faded.
Oh,
Again, no sign of the body.
Would I know who that is?
No.
Okay.
These
But it's the
from the
but
looks
it's the
of
name
it,
of the it's the name of the like the name of the mausoleum is the Hallex Mausoleum, so if it's got the last name,
Hallex Mausoleum.
I would assume I can put 2 and 2 together.
Sure.
What is the name again?
But the
sorry?
dates here date back to Teveus Hallex.
I think this place was named after this guy.
Do
his family.
you not
I don't
know
know
how
anything about him.
mausoleums work?
I do, but it's just strange that his body should be here.
Yes, that part is strange, but
Yes.
pretty much everyone in this should be a Hallex.
To some extent.
Yeah.
But if he's front and center, I would assume quite important.
Or old.
Yes.
You were saying the dates
So-
date back to how long ago?
40 years or more.
40 years.
It's not recent.
And there was
Are
a fake thing in the
Yes. Xenoth, do you pry open the hollow backing of the coffin?
Yes.
In there, you see what happens to be a switch of some sort, like almost like a, I want it like it's like you pull it, right? There's one of those like handles that you can pull, and amongst the rest of the backing and coffin, there's 4 wool cloaks, 2 white hats, and what seems to be a bottle of very clear liquid.
Ooh.
To the point where it looks like there's no liquid in it.
If that's
And
alcohol, I
Add a
want it.
potion of invisibility.
Oh, never mind.
It's
4
not
wool
that kind of
cloaks,
clear
2
liquid.
white hats, did you say?
I'm much less interested if it's not alcohol.
Wide.
Any of you good at figuring out what's in things? That's not my specialty.
I
Nope.
usually can. And it was
Here
a
you go.
bottle of clear liquid, right?
That's what I was handing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys are probably gonna laugh. I don't have identifier or anything.
No,
I
neither do
do.
I.
I do, however. Have detect magic.
Maybe we can do this later.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
later.
Yeah.
pull on the latch
But
and see what happens.
I was just
Oh.
gonna try something. If I open the bottle, dip a finger in and taste it, can I tell what it is?
You short circuit. Now you can do like Arcana. I'll let you do like a scanning real quick.
Alright. It's not my specialty, I don't think. No.
Are robots immune to poison?
Yeah. Or resistant, I think. Immune to
Yeah.
poison conditions.
Resistant.
13.
Acid.
You kind of scan it, and it's enough for your data banks to recognize a potion of invisibility.
She courts it. Invisibility potion, there you go.
I would have said her fingertip disappears.
That'd be cool.
So Xenoth, you pull the latch, and as you do, you
Yeah.
hear this kind of like this low shriek, and there's like a as aged stone slides against aged stone, and this coffin here slides across, revealing a secret door.
Ooh.
Hmm.
By the way, guys,
It's-
one of you mark the potion in your inventory because I passed it back to whoever passed it to me.
I think that's easy enough.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Yeah. And from that chamber, you just get the scent of rot and something stagnant as well. And with that, unless there's anyone else that wants to do something, I believe we've reached our 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
We can end it at a secret door. Love that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Secret
Just
door.
like Hogwarts.
Secret tunnels.
Thanks.
Has a minute
dun,
passed
dun.
since I put up sanctuary?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what, like with Xenoth looking for things and Estro scanning
Yeah.
the bottle of potion of invisibility. Yeah.
I figured as much. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. Well done, guys. Off to a good start.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Stick the
First
tune in
fight.
front
First
of it.
session in the books.
Basically,
Yeah.
clown the whites, but we'll see next time what happens. There's plenty of goodies in here. All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to Eve of Ruin.
Smashy,
Diana,
smashy.
Estra,
Yes.
any announcements?
Yeah, I mean, sure. There are some. Tomorrow. Wait, no, tonight, right?
Right.
Tonight at 7 p.m. EST. Xenoth here is going to be DM for the Humblewood campaign on the server. So if you want to check it out, hop on to join the Discord. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST, we have Astoria, which is also with currently our Professor Draconic DM
Mm-hmm.
for a few special sessions. Then on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. EST, we have Cloud College, which is, I believe, also on the Discord. It's a game DM'd by Mario, which you might recognize from our from playing Fizz in Historia. And then Saturday we have at 10 a.m. EST Strixhaven with our yours truly. All the present here have at some point been part of it. And also on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. EST, we have Curse of Strahd back to its normal bi-weekly schedule. So come and check it out. There's a lot going on.
All
Hmm.
right. Well, I hope you guys had fun. Same with anyone that's
Yep.
watching with it now or in the future. And we'll be back with some more Eve of Ruin soon enough. Until
Yeah,
then,
2 weeks time, right?
2 weeks.
2 weeks time. Until then,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. Keep your
Live
Lancelots
long and
close.
prosper.
Oh. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.